Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, high.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Christian Harris on the stop.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second down give to Tutu. And they won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Hey, Lions. Turn, they turn hot.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Okay, and the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. Now maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
They're going to play action. Lawrence. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback. When it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one. That DB could cut off and take the other way.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, tomato.
Lawrence working from the gun. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Now, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as a defender knocks it away. Now it's 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. Back deep to return Campbell. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Running back sent in motion. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up. That one intended for Joe Mixon. So it's 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down from the 42. Here's Stroud again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Again, Stroud. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Stroud completes it quick. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0-2.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
From the red zone on first. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
You could see that screen develop as the lineman pull right out in front. Sets up a nice game. Love to see a running back utilize the big man in front of him.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
2 J.
Going right side, Mixon with it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. He finds him right side. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pull out in front further, 13-zip. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Rip, 23. There we go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, so hot.
They'll go again here with Tootin. Even 5 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Lisa 24.
On play action now, Lawrence. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. First down from the 42.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here. Third down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
All right.
First down, Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. Small gain down to the 23. Travis Hunter making that play.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense heading up for first and goal.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's another for it. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a 7-yard gain on second down. Only inches to go now on third. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everett. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. Mixon. This is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on fourth and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
From the end zone, Lawrence finds his running back as his Bayshore to Ooh. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jalen Smith has the INT. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw, Stroud. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Why, Tony? Here we go. Hey, kick. Buggy. 19 Texans.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
A 37-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that will add to their score.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
On the return, the Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. There we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
22-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
On the red. Turn. They're going to touch.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that tap may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Hey, Lion. Hey, go.
Air it out on 3rd. Big gain downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
red, on red. Red.
Lawrence throwing here. Completes another one to Thomas. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 3 now.
Hey, kill. He's a 24. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
He'll throw it. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
One last play before the break.
Hey, go. Hey, son.
Throwing here just before halftime. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Gamble now on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
2nd and 3 now.
All right.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To the air, Stroud. That's incomplete left side.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Stroud completes it quick. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
It's Mixon on second down. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. First down throw by Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally setting up, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Here we go. Let's go.
Stroud to throw again on second. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Oh, ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Hits his running back. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Running for it, Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Lawrence looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
18. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, Lion.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And now they face second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This one's to Rice out on the right side. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Manages a gain of 3 there. And the Jaguars have a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Escapes the pocket. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Hey, go.
On the give, it's Tootin. Nothing gained or lost on that run. And now it's 3rd and 3.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Hey, run. Son, it's on.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Taking a chance at the end zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start the second half with some needed points. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. So Lawrence lining the Jaguars up. They're going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Gamble now on the return. Works so far, he's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
All right. 18. What's that?
A give to Mixon up the middle. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. Third down here, need 8 on the play. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
On red. Silver.
Lawrence to throw it. Get him yet again. And the Texans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And that's tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 20-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Go.
Escapes the defender. Has some room to work. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Texans stretch the lead to 23. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Ralph.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hey, Lion. Hey, tomato. Silver.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Absolutely fires this one right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First and 10, around the mix-in. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
On the quick, right?
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. Stroud is hit. The ball is out. Oh, the Jags got it.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them kids going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Hey, go! Here we go.
Hand off to Tootin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of
They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road, and what looked like a very clean play.
He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They gain 11 on that play, and the Jaguars have a first down.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Lawrence. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Tilton on 1st and 10. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hey, run!
To the air on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Texans take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. It is caught left side. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Already.
Shotgun now, 1st round. No finding his back. Nixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. Keeps away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
in the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards.
And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Hey.
Throw here, third down. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Rip 23. Son.
Here he goes, one final shot.